Good morning. It has been way more. No, it's been a week. It feels like it's been way more than a week. I have been sick. I've been studying. The last time that I uploaded to the channel, it was last Tuesday, and it was for get my fingerprints done, and I was telling you about going and taking the first state exam. First state exam I did not pass. Womp womp. It was so hard. The first they put in like one word changes the entire question if you're not careful, even though it's similar to everything else. Anyway, very hard. Came home that night, practiced and studied for the next morning because I had to do the second exam. The first night was property. The second was for collision. That was the one I was scared about. That's the one that I freaking passed. No problem. 100%. And that was the one I was scared about. The property one, I got like 100% on the personal, but then the commercial side of it, I didn't do so good. So it was no joke. And I left Wednesday morning, came home, did a little mini celebration, got some sushi, relaxed, and I was just like, whew, now I gotta book the test to do the retake for the next available, which was Friday, so I book it. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I was like, I don't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. I got the flu. I don't know if it was a second strand of COVID or if it was the flu. I'm pretty much sure it was the flu. Nobody else in the house has gotten it, so knock on wood. But so I went to sleep, and I went to sleep, and then I went to sleep more. And then the next thing I know, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Friday morning. I have to wake up. I have to go and take this test. Now, the way the state exam is set up, when you sign up for the test and you pay your $45, if you don't show up or if you don't do within 48 hours a cancellation or a reschedule, then you're pretty much forfeiting your $50. So I was like, all right, I'm going to roll out of bed. I'm going to do my best, because what's going to happen? I'm either forfeiting and not even trying, or at least going and trying. And if I have to take it again, then I have to take it again. So that's what I did. I went. Here's the funny thing. I failed it, obviously. I was sick. But I'd rather go down and not try at all, right? So, but this time, because I knew the business side of it was the problem, I extra studied for that right before I had to go. Got that 100% and then missed the personal. So, yeah. So now I'm sitting here cramming. I'm taking a lunch break, and I thought, oh my gosh, I should probably go on my channel, because I haven't been able to upload anything. I haven't even done shorts. I haven't even cared about social media. I haven't looked at nothing. I've just been sitting here cramming. Tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning, is my property exam again. So, and I'm wanting to say yay and thank you. I had a couple more new subscribers. Yay! And then I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are subscribing and I ain't got no daggum content. It's not my fault. I've been sick. I've been dying. Well, now I'm coming back alive. But if I start coughing immensely in the middle of this, sorry, it's because everything's trying to break and come up or whatever. But I'm getting there. I'm getting better. So then here comes this stupid tropical storm. Okay. So I'm coming alive. Everything's going to plan. But now here comes a tropical storm. This morning, I go to get the kids dropped off to school, and there was like trees already falling down from being weighed down with water and the moisture in the ground and all that. And I just keep thinking, oh my gosh, if a tree falls down in the middle of my road tomorrow morning when I'm trying to leave to go and take this exam, I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna pass this freaking. I'm like having dreams now about insurance and going through this process of the testing and stuff, and it's like it's killing me. Anyway, I'm gonna get it. Gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Especially now that I'm getting better, I can actually do stuff. Anyway, if a tree daggone falls down in the middle of my freaking road while I'm in the middle of trying to go to this test and get it done and knocked out, I don't know. See, I'm gonna end up having a crazy person meltdown. Anyway, so then I was thinking, well, I need to upload something. So that's what I'm doing. I'm bitching and complaining, and there ain't nothing I can do about it. And oh, I forgot my eyebrow shaper. But I also thought it's been a long time since I've done makeup and gotten all like girly and stuff. So once upon a time, in a land not too far away, I did makeup. I did saint makeup. I was a saint makeup artist. A lot of fun. But it is a market that is oversaturated. And so the cool thing about Saint Makeup was it was at your own accord. You bought the inventory for yourself. You got a really great discount for your own makeup, of course. And you get the privilege of having your own artist website. But there was always so much going on social media that it's really hard to get like continuous customer support and coming back for more and stuff like that. It's a very, very saturated market. Anyway, just like YouTube, just like, I don't know, anything you do. So I thought, and I was actually playing with the idea of maybe doing it again. But that requires a lot of extra time on the side to like actually do your videos, upload it, post it, blah, blah, blah. But I thought maybe it'd be fun to do a little makeup. And I forgot my eyebrow stuff. It's in the bathroom and I'm not leaving. So anyway, I'm going to do, so the cool thing about Saint Makeup, it's all cream based. It is contour. So you're going to be watching me. I always do the dark. It's funny to do this on camera. I'm using the camera like a mirror at this point. So you do a dark where you contour. Oh, this is really weird without a mirror. I haven't done this in forever. On camera. And each face shape is different, of course, and I try to stay kind of away from this area because I like to, and sometimes it messes up. But anyway, so yeah, okay, so once I pass this test and I get situated in my life, now I'm doing like a tan base. Oh, I want to do a celebratory trip. I still want to do something fun. It's getting to be Halloween and like festivals and This is like one of my favorite times. And if you're not into Halloween, that's cool. I mean, you don't have to be into Halloween to watch it. But the other thing is there's like a whole bunch of family friendly stuff too. And it doesn't necessarily have to be spooky that's going on in the area. And like, especially like in Pigeon Forge and stuff. Last year we took the kids to the Ripley's Aquarium trick or treat. Now that was so much fun. Okay. So, that would be fun to do again. No, that's actually on Halloween, and I don't think we'll be able to go and do that this year. But there's a lot of really cool pre-festival, autumn-based stuff that we got going on around town and stuff. And it'd be fun to get some stuff going on and take the kids to do. Or, because right now, once I get the license all settled and situated, I haven't even gone into my new work office yet. Because I can't do anything for my new work or my new office until I'm fully licensed. And that's the annoying part. I think that's the part that's been killing me the most. If I don't get fully licensed, I can't like actually go and take care of anything or fully get trained. And until we're fully trained is when we'll be taking the advantage of taking 4 days off, or working 4 days and taking 1 day off in the middle of the week. So I really want to get this going, because then my husband and I, you know, Jack, we'll have those date nights or date days when the kids are in school. Like we're using school as the paid babysitter kind of thing. Okay. Now the color that I'm using is extremely tan. The whole purpose of contour is, and especially when it's cream based like this, is to give depth and definition to your face. You can change it to what you would want it to look like, or add emphasis, or just simply enhance. I do it more for the enhancement, but I do get bored every once in a while and I'll change the different shapes. Like on this side, I don't know why, but this side, my lazy eye, it tends to pocket more. So I always go a little bit lower here, but I'll probably add this. This is just the base though. This is just to get an idea and a start. And then when I'm actually done blending it and I add in a little extra features, then that's the final outcome. So actually, no lie. So the darkest color for the contour is my favorite that I'm using right now. The middle color that I just used to put all over, in this lighting, it looks orange because it has more of a tan to it. I ran out of my normal base color, but with cream, whenever you run out of a base color, if you know you've got one more darker and yet you still have your very, very highlighted, like ultra light color, you can just blend it in. So I always add it into that area, and then it makes the color that I don't have. And then I'll go back in and I'll do touch-ups to cream it back together. And then I'll pretend like nothing ever happened. This step can make it a little bit longer, but I mean, cream makeup, especially Saint makeup, was so much fun and so easy to sell. It wasn't even necessarily the fact that I didn't like selling it or that I couldn't sell it, because it does sell itself. The problem is you get that one sale And then your person, you know, they have your information or your link, but because it's such a saturated market on Facebook, because that's where all the promoting is done mostly, is on Facebook. Because I didn't do, you can do in-person stuff and do parties or whatever, but that was really hard. It's really hard to orchestrate for somebody who works all day and then does extra stuff on the side. But anyway, people wouldn't go back to my link directly. They would go online, they would see Saint Makeup pop up, and they'd be like, oh, who cares? Let's get through this artist. And then they would go through and get it through the next artist. It's whoever the newest, prettiest faces a lot of time when it comes to stuff like doing makeup. But again, I went on there every day. I tried every day to put up a new video, a new post. I had a page. Excuse me. But it got exhausting. It got to a point where I was like, I don't even ever want to see social media again. And now look, now I'm trying to do home vlogs and trip videos. I don't know. I can never actually make up my mind. A lot of times I'm always reinventing an idea or something. Okay, so now that I've got all of that on, oh, and by the way, even though this is a cream-based makeup, anytime that you're using cream-based and or regular matte finish, or I don't care what it is, oil your skin, moisturize it. I personally am not fancy. I just use coconut oil, and I put it on and I let it sit on my face for like 2 minutes. Then I'll know for sure it's soaked in. I usually put the coconut oil on, then brush my teeth. By the time I'm done brushing my teeth, the coconut oil has fully set in. And the number one misconception whenever you do facials, moisturizing, or anything like that, people will say, well, it makes my skin oily, or I'm already oily, so why put more moisture on there? The reason why your skin is oily is actually because you're not hydrated. If you're not drinking enough water, if you're a person who is extremely into salty food and beer and wine and stuff like that, you're not hydrating enough. Therefore, your skin is overworking whenever there's something sitting on top of it, like makeup. And that's why your skin gets an extra oily or high sheen finish, is because you didn't set the stage for your skin to think that it's moisture. Moisturizing is like the number one thing. Even if you have overactive oil, you need to be thinking about moisturizing your skin with something. I do high amounts of moisturizing, like I said, with the coconut oil. But if you're one that you think, okay, well maybe I don't need all of that, then just get something that's similar or smaller amounts of moisturizer and put it on. You need it. Your skin needs to pretend or think that it is already moist, and then that way it'll make your makeup last longer too. So basically I just blend it out, and I try to start with the highlight parts first and then go outward. So when I'm doing it, I'm going out, up and out, and that keeps all of the highlighted stuff in the middle and the contouring stuff on the top, And when it comes to the eyes and the middle, I just kind of like pounce it. And I don't rub. I pounce. Okay. And then, because this is just the part where I'm trying to even out my skin tone. And I can do this. I can do this in the car. I used to do it at work. Because in the mornings, you know, I work out, I take the kids, then I would go to work. And I didn't have time to do my makeup. But it literally is 5 minutes before we opened the office that I would just sit at my desk real quick, pounce something on like this side, and then get ready. This is so weird doing this in the phone. I should have gotten a mirror. Okay, now we're gonna boop, boop, boop. Let's see. See, like right there. Why doesn't it look like I have coverage? Maybe this makeup's a little old. Maybe my moisturizer didn't sit in. I did it for... Yeah, I need to look in the mirror. Oh, it's the lighting. Because... Alright, I'm using my mirror now too. But anyway, so it's been a week. I'm trying to think of new ideas of where to go. Pigeon Forge and Cherokee are always fun places to go. And then there was a place that I wanted to go in Cherokee, which was like the live Indian museum. Jack's sister, the kid's aunt, Mandy, took took my oldest son, don't forget your neck, took our oldest son there to the living Indian museum. And then Adrian just went yesterday for a class field trip. So I don't know if I should let the fact that the kids have gone affect or determine if we should go or not. I've got this one too. This one doesn't really do the best coverage. I've got a lot of foundation coverages. One that I was using was Saint. This one that I'm using now is just a cheap knockoff brand, but I feel like it needs... It's so funny because in the mirror, it looks full coverage. But when I'm looking at it in the camera, it doesn't look full it doesn't look like it's covered. That's really weird. Let's see. Oh, that was weird. That is so weird. And my poor eyes. You can tell that I've been sick. My eyes have so many circles still. And, and they still feel a little droopy. I didn't like eat for like 3 days. What, Wednesday? Wednesday afternoon we had lunch. And then, yeah. And then I ate again on Sunday morning. Pretty sure it was Sunday morning. Anyway, it was a very long time. I was like done. Okay. So, let's see. What do we want to do? I got like this really big makeup palette. All neutral colors, nothing fancy. Let's do a base first. I always like to do a base of a light or neutral color. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a base. But leave comments of content ideas. Where would you want us to go? Does it bother you having the kids in the videos or not? Not gonna lie, I'm their parent. Sometimes it bothers me. But you gotta work with what you got. But anytime that the kids are in a video, other than something like Spirit Halloween was, where it doesn't have to be all geared around the kids. Actually, I think they did really good in the Spirit Halloween one. Did everybody like that video? Because I thought it was hilarious. Especially the short that I was able to do with Zeke getting scared by the jump doll, which I thought was unusual. I think he was just being dramatic. I think he knew that the camera was on him kind of situation. Because I've never seen that kid get scared or fall over from an animatronic. I'm trying to look at myself in the mirror or in the... So anyway, so let me know what it is. I was also looking up the Tryon Equestrian Center. That's a really fun place. Excuse me. The Tryon Equestrian Center is just that. You could totally Google it. It's, they do like all kinds of activities during the holidays. Why do we think it makes it easier to do something when we go like this? But they do all kinds of activities during the holiday seasons. I have not seen them advertise for Halloween yet this year, which is unusual because right now is usually when they start promoting for their pumpkin spectacular. It's nothing spooky or crazy or anything like that. It's like a million, it's geared towards family friendly, of course. So, but it's like a million pumpkins that they light up at night and you do drive through and then their actual, restaurant area that they have and all that is usually dressed up with holiday decorations. And I think that last year they did trick-or-treating, if I'm not mistaken. But usually they do it on the weekends, and usually it's really simple and easy and family friendly. And the kids really enjoy going too. They also started doing, well, I don't know, for a while they were doing, what's it called? Drone show. That was cool. And actually, before I was like really getting serious about trying to promote the channel and using the channel. It was just for family stuff and for us to have for memories. On there, using this phone actually, which is the higher tech phone, so that's nice. Is the drone show that we went and saw last year. So check it out. But I'd have to look and see, are they going to do more drone shows? And when? And I want to say that it was at Christmas time it was at Christmas time when they did that drone show last year. But man, they could, whatever company it was that they worked with, because it ain't their drones, would totally make a killing if they did it for Halloween too. What was that? Something just fell over. Okay. So I love a good neutral palette. Okay, so I've got, it's like a fawny mauve. Oh, correction. The name of it is called Lace. Now that I'm looking at the thing. Okay, now I'm going to do, so I've got it underneath my eye, and I always like to do a crease right here. And then I'll like smoke it out. And then on the middle part of the eyelid, I'll do something a little different, but usually within the same color scheme. Okay, it's always so hard to do my left eye. All right, let's see. I can probably do a little bit more on the left. It is so funny. Your face is never perfect as far as what side and all that. One side is always going to be different than the other. Is like you are superhuman if you're perfectly symmetrical. So when you're doing an eye, do it for the value of each eye. Do not do it in comparison of this eye to this eye. Each eye, the colors should match. Don't get me wrong. Like, don't be getting like, I'm going to do black and white on this one and purple and gray on this one. No. What I'm saying is your technique for each eye should be for each eye, because each eye is different. Okay. And being careful about what you put into your watermarks and your tear ducts is also very important. So be careful with that too when you're doing your eyes. Okay. Now, see, it went over a little bit, but that's okay because I'm going to blend it out. This is just an outline, a harsh outline to do for the blending. Okay. Now, yeah. And then I'm going to do, oh, they call this one hangry. Okay. I hear you. Now I'm going to do hangry, which is a beautiful brown golden color. I'm going to put that right in here, and I'm tapping it. Tapping it. Encore. Encore. Tapping. Tapping, tapping, tapping. And here's another thing. Makeup is supposed to be fun and carefree. And who cares if I make a mistake, because you can go back and fix it. It's not permanent. It's not a tattoo. It's not surgery. Okay? It's meant to be fun and easy, and you can do what you want. What I want, what you want. So do it, you know? Be crazy if you want to. I ain't. I'm too old for crazy. But then I'm like, but I ain't old. Bitch, please, I ain't old. Okay. Now I'm going to do, I'm going to do a rose gold to kind of tap into the corners. And I'll probably finish it off with the rose gold. It's called Marvelous. The names of these are so funny. So each shade was just a little bit lighter than the other. Okay. Marvelous. It's just marvelous. Have anybody... that reminds me. When I was a kid, there was this Shelley Long movie called Troop Beverly Hills. Please comment if you know Troop Beverly Hills. Please tell me I got people all up in here that know what that is. Please, please, please. It was the dumbest but the best movie ever. Oh, one of the ones that I like that Shelley Long did anyway. Oh, look at that. I done rubbed my cream off. Okay. Which I'm going to do touch-ups again anyway, so. Okay, so a little bit of rose gold. I feel like it didn't get all the way on my left eye. Because it didn't. Okay. So, but yeah, Troop Beverly Hills, it was so funny. And I really, really got reconnected with that movie a couple of years ago because Adrienne, my daughter, she was in Girl Scouts for a hot minute. And all I kept thinking about, because it was cookie time, and they do the dumbest skit in that movie about singing and promoting these stupid Girl Scout cookies. If you've never seen Troop Beverly Hills and you like nostalgia movies, just do yourself a favor and turn it on. It's hilarious. Okay. Anyway. Where was I going with all that? Now I'm just going to blend it out. Oh, because I said marvelous. It's marvelous. And I'm not trying to take off all the hard work I did. I'm just trying to lighten it up a little bit, right? There's nothing worse than doing all that hard work and then like people erasing everything they did. I see makeup tutorials all the time on Facebook, and they're like, and now you're going to do this and this. And I'm like, but why are you wiping all of that off? You totally just put it on. I get the idea of blending, but, hello. Oh, I still want it to show. Blend, but don't take it away. Unless you didn't like it. So unless in their tutorial they're just trying to not admit that they made a mistake, or that's not what they were going for, then that's different. But like, come out and just say, oh, I made a little mistake. I want to take this away. Okay. Don't poke yourself in the eye. All right, now, earlier when I did all that foundation stuff, honestly, it wasn't to like be set with the foundation. It was just to help color correct for a little bit while I decided what colors I wanted to do on my eyes, okay? And now that I got the eye portion done, and I'm really happy with that. It's really pretty. The gold into the medium gold and then the auburn. Now I really am going to do more of the foundation part and clean up any foliage that I had. That's the other thing. You get foliage a lot when you do, especially when it's glitter makeup. I don't want to look all that shiny. Okay, let's see if I can't find a better... Literally, I need more. I need more foundation. I need more foundation. But I am going to go ahead and I'm going to set up. Okay. I'm going to blend my own colors again. Let's do. I don't know why I started doing a Halloween chant. It just seemed appropriate to mixing my stuff. Okay, now that I've got all of that cleaned up. And the other thing about the funness of the cream makeup, and it's like using a makeup palette. Look, I'm like really creating my own colors using what's left over from my tanners and my light. And I'm just blending the colors to get what I want out of it. Okay? And it doesn't have to be perfect when you're putting it on, because you're going to blend it out on your face. Blend it out on your face. I'm going to redo my nose because I was fussing with it. And then I'm going to do around my eyebrows right there. I'll do it around this eyebrow right there. Which I need to... Do y'all pluck your eyebrows? Let me know. You pluck your eyebrows? I have a eyebrow brush and a gel that makes it tamed. But after looking at it this morning, I was thinking, yeah, I could probably pluck my eyebrows. But I don't normally. Normally I fill it in and brush it up. Kind of thing. Okay. I'll do that. Do theirs. And then refill this in. And then I'm gonna finish it off with, and I always try to be a little bit darker down here and lighter up top, because that's what you should do. Emphasize here, or is that emphasize? What would be the proper word? Make it pretty here? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to use my mirror because it's easier to see. Blend it back out. Can y'all hear the buzzing of my fan? Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Oh, hair falling out. It's a weird noise. But sorry, it's the fan. Oh, it's so hard to do in this phone. How did I used to do this? I used to do this all the time on the phone. It's a getting used to. Oh, I had foliage and I didn't even know it. Watch this. And then when all else fails, use your finger. Mm-hmm. What you doing? Jack's playing the silent game.
Trying to eat.
Well, he's gonna try to eat.
But I don't want to be too loud with my.
You're fine. Weird. I was just hanging out. Okay.
Did you turn the dryer off?
No? Well, it must have finished. Okay, now I'm gonna do a little bit of bronzers. And it's gonna be mainly for my cheek, the cheekage area, right here. Because remember, I already had the one little contour underneath. And if you really want to, what they call it, snatch, if you want to snatch it, you could always add a little extra of whatever color right under it. And that will help to snatch it. Snitch it. Snitch it. Ooh, it's really weird lighting. Because over here it looks like it's not blended, but it totally is. Like, it's totally blended. I don't know. That is so weird. Okay. Now I gotta snatch the other side because I did it on this side. Do any of y'all sell makeup? Or are you all YouTube channels? Just out of curiosity, what do you guys like to do when you're bored or upset or challenged or life? All right, now I'm gonna do bronzer here, bronzer here, little up here. This is how I keep the glow. Some of this bronzer is a highlighter glow too, and that's always nice. It's funny, sometimes all you need is a little bronzer. And don't forget to do your neck. Okay, and then one last thing. My lips are dry. And because I haven't had enough water. Whew. And I'm gonna do my lip contour. Right under and in the front. See how it automatically gave auto illusion of big lips. Automatic. Didn't even have to do anything. And then I always like to put a little bit under my chin. I don't have my mirror. Because when you do it under your chin, for us old people, we can take away the gobble gobble. Okay. And sometimes if I want to be fancy, I'll do the upper lip part with a little contour. But not a lot of times. Because sometimes, see the difference? And then, what time is it? Okay. And now I will finish it off with some extremely cute light pink light pink blush, cause I love it. I love it, love it. Love the light pink. Oh, I had that new lipstick I was gonna try. So, another cool thing about the Saint Makeup, their lip gloss is also their cheek, their blush. So you're getting like blush and lipstick in the same thing. Remember when we were kids and we used to take the lipstick and like use it for eyeshadow? You're my age, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, they made it into a thing. And I was gonna put mascara on, but I don't feel like it now. So you know what mascara looks like. Anyway, thanks for shooting the breeze. And yeah, be on the lookout. Thank you for new subscribers, and be on the lookout for new content whenever the storm subsides, whenever I can think of something to entertain you guys with. If you enjoy stuff like this, like with the makeup tutorials, and you have questions about makeup, feel free to drop a comment about that too, because we could do more fun stuff like that as well. But I'm pretty basic. This is what it is. Yep, that's what I do for my makeup. Trying to think of something else. But yeah, leave a comment. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends. I'm going to try to come up with some other stuff to be doing here now that I'm coming back alive and I'm not dead anymore. Wish me luck. Send me lots of thoughts and luck on my test tomorrow morning. I'll need it because I am totally done with this whole like studying with the insurance thing. I'm done. I'm ready. I'm ready to stop now. Yes, I am. But anyway, okay. Have a great day. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Thank you. Have a good one. A peace.